A basket is not just a transaction. There is a person behind it, a free agent moving across a surface full of drag, incentives, timing, and competing options. What gets bought is never just the item. It's about the system made easy enough, trustworthy enough, and valuable enough to compete in the moment. That's why baskets matter. They are not just receipts, they are behavioural traces. It is behavioural expression of trust, convenience, purchasing power, emotional payoff, practicality, time, confidence. Most retail systems talk about these forces separately. Very few map them back through the customer cleanly enough to see how they combined in the basket. But that's the real surface. The basket is where those forces meet and decide whether the customer expands, constrains, or redirects spend. It reflects confidence, not confidence in one item, confidence in the system. Do I trust the range? Do I trust the reliability? Do I trust the time cost? Do I trust the ease of completing what I came for? The basket is where the confidence becomes visible. A stronger basket often means the customer believes that the system will carry more of their needs without breaking. It reflects expectation. Do I know what I'm getting? Will the experience be reliable? Can I find what I need? Is the value clear enough to change my behaviour? Is there somewhere else I trust more for this mission? Expectation is not abstract. It's priced into the basket. When expectation is strong, the customer builds. When expectation is weak, they protect themselves. Trust and availability matters first. The basket expands when the customer expects the full mission to be in the money. Not just whether one product is there, whether the basket is there, whether the store can fill the gaps the customer expects to fill, when the buying window is open and the mission is live. This is a deeper form of availability, not item presence alone, mission reliability. When that trust is high, the basket opens. When it is weak, the customer narrows the mission before the first item is even chosen. Trust in flow compounds over visits, more efficient expectancy, less friction, fewer errors, lower variance. Over time, retail systems become expectancy machines. A customer does not need to model it consciously, but agents will. They feel it. The store becomes easier to rely on. And once that happens, the basket becomes a faster expression of confidence. Few businesses price this properly, but it's the one deepest form of value they can create. Multi-item baskets suggest alignment. The customer is telling you that the segment is covered cleanly enough to trust, not perfection, alignment. I don't need to look elsewhere. You have this segment covered well enough for me to keep building here. That is a powerful signal. It means the customer is not just buying items. They are granting the system more of the mission. This is where range, value, trust, low variance start to work together. And this is why narrow failures matter. A segment can fail slowly and still become demand fragile long before the totals look broken. Single item baskets often suggest caution. The customer may be buying today, but not trusting you with the complete mission. Sometimes it's a proximity buy, the easiest option for today, but not a signal that the broader wallet, category trust, or behavioural drivers have been won. The customer is saying, I'll buy it here now because it's easy enough, but I'm not giving you more. That matters because a single item basket can look like a sale while actually it's behaving like a warning. This pattern repeats quietly. Frequency, distance to the door, and value per visit reveal far more than totals do. Single baskets tell you a lot if you look closely enough. Frequency matters, distance to the door matters, value per visit matters, because the basket is not just about volume. It's about confidence, mission depth, and share of behaviour. The pattern often stays quiet because the headline number still moves. But if the customer keeps visiting without expanding, the system is telling you something important about trust, drag, incomplete value capture. Consistency matters more as markets become more efficient. Trust will increasingly belong to the most reliable and easiest choice. Error per million transaction is a devastating metric because it shatters illusions. As the customer's expectations rise and the speed of market efficiency becomes more easy to read, consistency becomes more valuable than a narrative. Trust becomes dynamic, not what the brands claim, what the system repeatedly proves. As agents proliferate, tricks, stories, and soft persuasion lose force. Robust rises.